It is NFL draft night here on day one, and we have got some breaking news for you here in the Michigan Football Report. Wolverines superstar defensive end Aidan Hutchinson didn't go number one overall. Got the second place position, kind of like the Heisman Trophy race, right? Didn't go number one in that, number two in the Heisman. Now, he is picked number two in the NFL draft, but this may be a good thing for him, right? Avoids the disaster that has become the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he gets to stay home with the team I'm guessing he grew up rooting for, although I don't really know for sure, the Detroit Lions. He's from Plymouth, Michigan, went to the University of Michigan, and now, toss it up on screen there, producer Trace, he is the second overall pick and the, of course, first pick for the Lions in this 2022 NFL draft. I am excited about him, and I am really looking forward to see what Aidan Hutchinson can do to this franchise, see if he can turn around the hometown flavor. So I'm going to ask you guys this question. Clearly you're a Michigan football fan if you subscribe to the channel, if you watched this show before. No. Are you a Detroit Lions fan? I'm going to look over both shoulders, make sure nobody's looking around like I'm telling a dirty joke. I'm not a Lions fan, but maybe Aidan Hutchinson can help me make one. I'm not sure if he will. If he turns out to be a star, maybe I'll give the Lions a second look on NFL Sundays. I've kind of just grown sick of just them going 3-13 every single year. But now they have Michigan's one of Michigan's best superstars, certainly their highest drafted player since Jake Long in 2008. So let me know if you're a Lions fan. Type Y for yes, type N for no. So Aidan Hutchinson is coming to Detroit, maybe just staying in Detroit, right? His entire family. His dad played at Michigan and has then been a surgeon, an ER surgeon in the greater Detroit-ish area for the last 25 years. His mother went to the University of Michigan as well, and now he's sticking home to play for the Detroit Lions. So I think this is cool in a lot of ways. Now, I am surprised, yet maybe disappointed a little bit that he didn't go number one overall, just because of what comes with that, right? Jim Harbaugh can brag, hey, we took a guy, a defensive player, a defensive end, made him the number one overall pick. Number two doesn't have the same cachet, the same glitz and glamour. But I'm pretty excited for Hutchinson. I'm definitely excited for the Detroit Lions because I think he's certainly going to sell a lot of jerseys and have a ton of hometown fans to cheer him along as he becomes a Lion. So go down in the comments, everybody. Type congrats to Aidan Hutchinson. I'm going to send this video to the Hutchinson family via their agent. So we're going to make sure we are lighting up the comments with love. Type congrats to Aidan Hutchinson, the new face of the Detroit Lions. And as you're watching this here on Thursday night, if you're watching it here Thursday night, head over to Chat Sports YouTube channel. It's right below me on the screen, youtube.com/chatsports. I'll put the link in the description and the comments to the exact link to land on the video. But if you just click, type that one in right there or search Chat Sports here on YouTube, you will land on our live draft coverage. The company will be live all 7 rounds, like 25 hours or something like that, Thursday, rounds 2 and 3 tomorrow, and then on Saturday, 4, 5, 6, and 7, see where Daxton Hill, David Ojabo, Hassan Haskins, Andrew Stueber get picked. Head over to Chat Sports. Show some love to the brand. It is youtube.com/chatsportstv, your home for the 2022 NFL Draft. So what are the Lions getting in Aidan Hutchinson? If you are not a Michigan fan, maybe you just watched this video because you saw Aidan Hutchinson in the headline, you're a Lions fan, that's fine. 4 years at Michigan. Didn't really play a ton as a true freshman. Started as a sophomore and then only played in 2 games in his third year in 2020. Got a COVID year, so could have come back for actually 2 more seasons, funny enough, even though he played at Michigan for 4 years. Out of the play with Michigan, 62 tackles and 14 sacks, which is a Michigan football record last year. An absolute dynamo coming off the edge. And frankly, one of the cockiest SOBs I've seen play football. He literally talk shit to the Ohio State offensive line, told him, come at me, bro. And just, what's the guy's name? Nicholas Petit-Ferrer? Where's he going to go in the draft? Like 2nd, 3rd, 4th round, something like that? Aidan Hutchinson made him look like a little kid. Actually, funny enough, Nicholas Petit-Ferrer in French, Petit-Ferrer, look it up, means little brother, and that's what Aidan Hutchinson made him that day, November 27th in Ann Arbor, 42-27. Type it down in the comments. So back at the combine and then at Michigan Pro Day, here are the numbers he put up. 40-yard dash, 4.74, the 20-yard sprint 2.74, and the 10-yard, a minute, a second 61. In the agility, the 3-cone, he showed out, right? There's always this list every year that comes out, college football freaks before the season. Hutchinson's been up there in the top 2 the last couple years. 36 on the vert, and then just flexed on everybody, throwing up 28 reps of the 225 bench there at the NFL Combine. So pretty excited to see him. And look, I said this, I just tweeted out before we filmed this video. I think that Trayvon Walker at Georgia, he is going to be the Greg Oden or the Zion Williamson, that number 1 overall pick that a few years later you are regretting as a franchise, the Jags will, where Aidan Hutchinson will be your Ja Morant or he will be your Kevin Durant. That's taken number 2 and just becomes an absolute superstar. We are just kind of treading water here. Now, my fault, 7-8 weeks, I haven't put out much content, whatever, we're going to get back into it, believe me. But we're still 336 subscribers away from 20,000. It'll be a huge milestone, and we will celebrate. I'll tell you guys this. If we hit 20,000 before May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, I'll let one of the staff members here pour a Mexican beer over my head while I celebrate 20,000. So that is my promise to you guys. So subscribe, and if you like the show, if you like Michigan football, if you can put up with what I do on this show just a little bit, send the show to a friend. If you've subscribed in the past, a friend who follows Michigan football, or maybe the Lions. We'll do a little more Lions coverage on Hutchinson, at least through the offseason, or you can check out my guy, Micro Mike. Look him up on YouTube as well. So get us to 20,000. Let a guy pour a beer on my head if we get to it by Cinco de Mayo. Aidan Hutchinson, he's staying home. I personally love it, right? If you think about what he's going to mean to Michigan fans, they're going to have an increased interest in the Detroit Lions. I know a lot of Michigan fans have become disenfranchised with the Lions themselves. I bet the Hutchinson jersey is going to fly off the shelves, and he is going to have a built-in audience, a built-in fan base there in the greater Detroit area. It's the hometown boy. Kind of reminds me about 19 years ago. This one kid was really hyped up, had all kinds of love, grew up in the area, was the number 1 pick in the NBA draft, won LeBron James. And I'm not saying Aidan Hutchinson is football's LeBron, but I'm not saying it, okay? So if it comes true, I came up with it. If it doesn't happen, we don't talk about this ever again, believe me. But staying home, top 2 pick in the draft, and just is an absolute freak of an athlete, and I'm just excited to see what he does. Can't wait to see him on the field. Coming up in August for the preseason, and then mid-September for the 2022 NFL season. So, a little scouting report on him from the draft gurus here at Chat Sports. Our guy Tom and Harrison are live right now. He's not T.J. Watt. He's not Myles Garrett. It may be an ability or athletic freakishness, but he's really good, right? We all saw him play. We all saw what he brings to the table. He hits linemen in an impressive way. That's a pretty big understatement if you saw some of the reverse pancakes he put on offensive linemen all season long. So if you're a Lions fan, or if you were a Michigan fan that's just glad that Aidan Hutchinson got drafted by the Detroit Lions, go and type 97 down in the comments. Give the comments a 97. Aidan Hutchinson's number. I haven't actually heard what number he's going to wear in Detroit. I doubt it'll be 97 because he'll probably play an outside linebacker position there at with the Lions, and so they'll probably put him in the 50s or high 40s. But type 97, his college number. The man who took Michigan to the college football playoff for the first time, beat Ohio State, and won the Big Ten this year. Type 97 to show love to Aidan Hutchinson. 62 tackles. 14 sacks, 16 and a half tackles for loss. That is what the Detroit Lions are getting from Michigan's superstar defensive end / linebacker. They call it edge. I don't like that they're calling that because it's just too open-ended. But I'm pretty excited to see what he does in his future. Now, there is a lot to take in over the next couple days. Actually, the next few hours tonight, if you're still watching this early in the day here on Thursday. It's almost 9 o'clock on the East Coast, almost 9 o'clock in Ann Arbor and Detroit. But if you're up, if you're not doing anything right now on here on Thursday, go watch the rest of the first round with Chat Sports, youtube.com/chatsportstv. We'll also be back on Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern for the rounds 2 and 3, and then bright and early, I think we're going up on, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern on Saturday morning for rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7. Show love. If you want more Michigan football reports, show love to that show because, business. We got to be able to pay people. Show love to the draft, youtube.com/chatsportstv. So what I'm looking for here, the rest of the NFL draft tonight here on Thursday, is where would Daxton Hill get taken? All right, I've seen him as high as 19, 20, 22. I thought that's a little higher than I expected for him. David Ojabo, on the other hand, top 10 pick, top 15 pick. Then he has the injury, right? Achilles injury at Michigan's Pro Day. People are projecting him mid-second round. But then there's little rumors out there percolating that, some teams the back half of their back end of the first round, teams that were in the playoffs last year that could stash him away for a year, think they're getting a top 10, top 12 pick quality. They pick up a number 29, 28, 30. I could definitely see that happening. Hell, who's got number 32 pick in the draft? Shout it out. The Lions do. I don't know. Ojabo Hutchinson? I don't know. I'm just saying it's possible. Other guys, Andrew Stueber, Hassan Haskins, and some others will get drafted throughout the rest of the weekend. I'm expecting Michigan to have as many as 6 players. Some I've seen 7 drafted. So keep with us. We'll do more content. Follow me on Twitter, and you will be kept up to date. So Aidan Hutchinson, number 2 overall to the Lions. Make sure you subscribe to us here on the Michigan Football Report. Go Blue.